Hello, everybody, and welcome to what I consider one of the best JRPGs I've ever played. And this isn't a joke. This game is... It's really good. Welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. In terms of this is going to be a very long series, because I plan on showing off everything that I can. And due to the nature of the game, editing it like I normally do isn't going to work. So what I'm going to do is just cut off the gameplay at certain points, or the recording at certain points, and that will be in and of itself a full video, because I don't want to leave anything out. I don't want to cut anything out. I genuinely think this game is worth it. Any grinding I do, hopefully, will mostly be off-stream. That is all I wanted to say. So, yeah. Let's get going. New game. And my dog is on this side of the screen so that you can see the Monado over there. Which, yes, the blade from the main game is not called the Xenoblade. It's called the Monado. And that's not a spoiler. It's said within, like, the first 2 minutes of gameplay, so I don't want to hear it.
Long ago, the world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined. Then two great titans came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis.
It's so cool.
The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained.
Oh, it's so good.
Passed. Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon.
Oh, it's so good!
Retreat! Retreat!
Oh, it's so good!
Get away from me!
Oh my god!
Retreat! No, retreat! The Mechon's unknown! No! No!
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Oh my god! The voice acting's so good! This entire thing is great, I love it.
Young man,
We've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What?
I'm grinning from ear to ear if people
We
couldn't.
may die if we take
Oh
a
my
stand
God.
here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still in control.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Oi, you two. We've been ordered to pull back. I'm leaving.
Well, I say you're coming with us. What would we do without those?
The enemy's second wave is approaching.
It's now or never, Dunban.
Oh my
Show them what
God!
we've got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Ha.
All right.
What are they trying to prove?
Yes!
I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
Yes! Okay. I won't be talking about the tutorials because I already know how to play this game. I'll bring up points as they matter. But welcome to Xenoblade. This is how the game starts. A lot of JRPGs are like, oh, we wake up in a happy little village. Nah, this one starts with war. Yep, okay, so essentially, you have to initiate the fight. And attacks are automatic once you're close enough. And if you can see, every auto attack, it fills one of our gauges. And these are called arts. Arts are your bread and butter. They're your cure, your heavy attacks, your debuffs, your enchants. That's all of these things. And the unique thing with the Monado is that it has its own separate thing of arts. For example, Monado Enchants powers up the party members. Monado Buster deals major damage to an enemy. It does have more specifics than that, but I can't say them right now. So we are going to enchant, making it so that our party members can also attack the enemy. Because Mechon cannot normally be damaged by regular weapons. They can only be damaged by the Monado. Like, as you can see, when they auto-attack, it deals 1 damage. So, you have to enchant your party members so they can deal the normal amount of damage they would do. Yeah, Buster! Na 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 na. Fight me, coward! But yeah, no. The gameplay might seem simple, but it gets more complex. Enchant our party members. And Buster. Yeah!
You gotta be kidding.
It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, let's even the odds a bit.
You heard him.
Dunban is so cool.
Dixon, Munka, let's do this. Ah! Ah!
Oh, it's so cool.
I ain't going down that easily.
Tomban, you alright?
Sorry if I'm quiet during the cutscenes. I'm just enjoying myself. Also, if the game is too loud, let me know now.
He's gonna reach his limit eventually.
Mumka, what are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Mumka, you dirty...
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals.
We hate Mumkar.
See you, boys.
Wait!
He's if Wolverine sucked.
If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here. Dumban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dumban, what are you playing at?
Christmas had an inevitable betrayal.
Those idiots.
Yeah.
I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine.
Oh.
Oh no, please. No!
Looks like Karma's a bitch.
Vile Mekon. If you think the Homs, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.
Oh. And guess what? We're fighting on... They were fighting on the sword of the Mechonis. It's... Oh... This entire game takes place on the corpses of Titans. Game, do you want it? Normally it's supposed to show its logo there, but it didn't. I don't get what that's about. One year later, we meet our main protagonist.
A Mechon M71. I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries. Oh, no good. It's broken. The joint section. It's buckled. It's completely useless.
Say hello to one of my favorite main protagonists in all of gaming. This is not a joke. I love him so much.
Huh? An M69!
He wasn't focused on the dragonfly, he was focused on that.
Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to... Shulk! Rhine! It's not a Mechon. It's just a Crabble.
And listen to the...
Mechon armor as a shell.
I'll lure it away in toplets. When it's down, use your arts to finish it off.
Okay! And this is teaching us more specifics. For example... this is just showing us, like... If HP goes to 0, you die. And this is how you select arts. Your arts are based on where you attack, sometimes. See? See how this says attack from behind to deal additional damage?
Definitely do this.
Yeah, and then there's the special talent, which is the center. And once enemies are defeated, they will drop loot. I will say this right now. We will be hearing the same voice lines over and over and over again, but I think that's part of the charm, because they are... If you were in battle, you would have to call out what you're doing. And another fun fact, before I continue, is that when localizing this game from Japan into English, the American translation team didn't want to localize this game, but the, European localization team did. Which is why that everyone in this game is British. Because it was a British localization team. And ever since they made that decision, every Xenoblade game going forward has British voice actors. Because the voice actors in this game are so iconic that if they tried changing them, people would riot. I would riot. And this is essentially showing, oh, green ring won't let us keep going. Okay, and then this is showing what aggro is. Whatever enemy is targeting, they'll have a red ring around them. This is showing the bonus effect that I was talking about earlier. And this is why positioning in this game matters. And it's good for Ryan to have aggro because he's the tank of the party.
We can definitely do this.
Thanks, Ryan. That was a close one.
Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah. But thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony's gonna be really happy.
I'm more worried about you than the shell. Oh, whatever. Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power one day.
You will, Shulk.
See?
Anyway, we better get back to the colony.
This is why
I'm late for drills again. Old Square Tash is gonna...
Sorry,
Square Tash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
I'm not skipping dialogue. You can't make me.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
I could skip dialogue. I refuse to. Yeah, and this is showing level up. Now we have a map in the mini-map in the top right. And what's nice about this game is that it gives you a dotted path to show, hey, if you want to go to the main objective, here's the fastest route you can take. Or, like, a general route you can take. And that button, like, ZR shows what your main objective is. You can zoom in, out, move the camera, all that jazz. And then there's saving, and then there's auto-saving, which is... Yeah, I don't think I need to explain auto-saving. And there's the tutorials area, and in the bottom right, it will show, like, oh, hey, new tutorials. Which I think is very, very neat. The game is like, oh, here's all this stuff. And this is in case you want to rewatch cutscenes with different outfits on, with different times of day. Yeah. But yeah. So, another neat thing about this game, when you get new armor, you can choose to just equip its stats. Which I am most likely going to be doing. because I like default outfits. But I will show off what all of them could be. And same goes for Rhyme. So, well, you could have everyone in their underwear. That's not... No. Wait, hold on. Did I equip the wrong shoes for you? Yes, I did. You're wearing middle armor, not colony armor. And also, there is an achievements page. Not only that, there is a, like, you can sort through all of your inventory. Sadly, you do have a limit. And also, you can change the time of day to make it daytime or nighttime, because there are time-specific enemies. I'm just gonna do this to get some experience.
Right, you're a lifesaver. Now it's right on. Take this, bring it on. One down. Almost there. Yeah, let's end this. Come on. Eat this. All right, I'm feeling.
But yeah, Shulk is your main damage dealer,
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
whereas Ryan is more your tank.
We can definitely do this. Let's go. Backslash. One down. Need this. We got through that pretty good.
I'll talk about top pull and break in a bit, but for now, look how pretty this game is. And from down here, we can see more of the Bionis above. I will also say, if you manage to get a bonus on an attack, the controller will rumble. Which I think is neat. Just to confirm that you've done it right. I don't need to fight these enemies, but I'm doing grinding just so that we're on level with what the game expects us to be. Orbanoid. I know.
I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, right? Powering up. All right, I'm feeling it.
Oh, and fun thing. These are rare chests that enemies will drop. So each enemy has 3 tiers of drops they can have. Basic wooden, uncommon silver, and then gold is the highest rarity of every enemy type. And then these blue orbs on the field are collectibles. The main purpose of them is for the Collectopedia and also friendship, but that's not a mechanic they've introduced yet. But if we go into collectibles and then Collectopedia, as you can see, the item we just picked up, we can put into it. And it has a description. A horrible white thing that Fiora named when she was little. And it was a plate snow. Oh, right! That's ether up. I don't think you need that. This is strength up. Honestly, both of these are good for Shulk. Oh, I should also explain what gems are really quick. Gems are... They're essentially added buffs that you can give to your character that slot onto equipment. Like, if you see the junk sword, currently it has 2 empty gem slots, but without those gem slots, like, there are 2... sorry, I'm just explaining this as we go, that way I can just... That way people don't have to ask. When... There are 3 types of equipment. There's basic equipment, which doesn't do much. Like, it's just pure stats. There's, what is it called? S, I'm not entirely sure what it means. But they are pieces of equipment with empty gem slots, meaning you can equip whatever gems you want to. Whereas U, I think, stand for unique. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. I've never learned. But they automatically have gems equipped to them, and you can't unequip them. But now we have a new art, which... it lets us deal... defense down if we're to the side of an enemy. I didn't get to show it off, but... I messed up there.
We can do it. We're the best. No? Anyone?
I don't think we can do level up stuff with our characters yet, because there are things you do get.
Right, you're a lifesaver. Powering up. Backslash. Nice job, everyone. No? Anyone?
But yeah, no, look how pretty this game is. We're not even in the main area, but it's just... This game is very pretty. More people should play it.
It's over. Let's not lose our heads, though. Bring it on. It's over. Who else wants some?
I will say, once upon a time, I did try to, start a new game plus of this. And apparently, you keep all equipment you had from the previous playthrough, and it just... Not only that, you keep all of your levels, and I was level 99 by the first time, by the end of the first game. Like, by the end of the first time I played this. Which, that's a lot of levels.
We can do it. Split edge. Eat this. Got through that pretty good. Who else wants some?
Counter peeler. I'm gonna physically convert myself. Physically fighting myself, not compared to this head-dot hack. No, that's... Honestly, compared to whatever game you need to, in order to have the game make sense in your mind. And also, you can aggro a new enemy in the middle of fighting a different enemy, which I think is good, because then you can not have to exit and re-enter fights, which there is an element of fights that they haven't introduced yet, but it does exist. Also, red lettuce, a particularly spicy lettuce that kids are keen to avoid. Also, now that we are level 4, I can introduce something new. Enemies, depending on your level, will have their nameplate and that icon above them change color. Blue means that they're weak enemies. They won't aggro you. This kind of orangish brown means they're about on par with your level range. But enemies typically won't attack you normally unless it's like expected of them, because there are certain enemy types that will attack no matter what, unless you're higher level than them, in which case you can just walk by. But I won't be able to talk about that for a little bit, because game hasn't introduced it. I'm just talking about it ahead of time, that way when the tutorials happen, it's not like, oh, me having to explain it in the moment. And I'm also just using this time to, just explain stuff, mainly. Also, fun fact, you can jump. That might seem useless. There are certain areas in this game you can only reach via jumping. Be gone, Benoit.
What a bunch of jokers.
Also, I want people to pay attention to when we gain experience. There's AP and then SP. AP stands for art points. SP stands for skill points. We have not reached a point where we have skills, but we do have arts. And even though we can't mess with them yet, I just want you to keep that in mind.
We got through that pretty good. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
I hope people are enjoying this.
Let's go! Good job, everyone. Let's not lose our heads, though.
Oh, one more thing about the levels I need to mention. Remember how I said that depending on their name tag, it shows like, oh, you're stronger, weaker, about on par. Once you're a certain amount of levels above an enemy and their name plate goes blue, oh, hold on, I'll hold on to that thought. Get it, very good, I like it.
Here we are. I better stop in at HQ. You off to the weapon development lab?
Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use.
All right. See you later.
Okay, and this happens whenever you, like, party members change or after a big battle, all that jazz. I will also say, they added a new mode to the Definitive Edition, and that is Expert Mode. And expert mode is very useful in terms of late game grinding, because it allows you to adjust your level. And by doing so, if you think you're too over-leveled for a boss, or like you just need to grind ability points and skill points, but you're higher level than a lot of the enemies, which I forgot to mention, once you're a certain amount of levels above an enemy, the amount of experience and skill points, ability points, that is cut by a certain percentage. Whereas if they are stronger than you by a certain amount, you actually gain more, which is where expert mode comes in. If you lower your level to a certain degree, enemies will, 1, be harder, and 2, you will gain more experience as a whole, but also ability points and skill points. But yeah, experience point... expert mode essentially is like, oh, you can lower and raise your level with the experience points you have saved up. I will not have it on for right now, but when I am grinding, I will have it on. And this is essentially showing, oh, here are shop markers. And showing the difference between expensive and inexpensive loot. Yeah, there will be individuals where you can trade with them, you can talk to them. Also, that red item right there was a quest item. They are different from the collectibles. What else did I want to say? I had something I wanted to say. You can trade with NPCs to get materials of equal or lesser value. Which I think is neat, because there are certain materials you need later on that are required for certain things. I won't say what, but they are required. Well, not required, but it lets you do neat things. Also, any NPC that is not named, you cannot trade with. If an NPC is named, not only can you trade with them, but typically later down the line, they will have quests or quest-related stuff to them.
I can feel the power.
And also, landmarks and locations are new things. Landmarks are areas you can fast travel to. Locations are just areas on the map. The map automatically gets fully filled out when you have found all landmarks and locations. I wish I knew this the first time I played this game, because I tried mapping the entire map naturally. This is not a joke. I am mad at myself. But anyway, as you can see on the map, it shows a bunch of side quests that I can do.
Well?
Yeah. And this is just buying. We can't buy any different weapons for Shulk. That's very expensive. I'll be real, I kind of like the equipment I have for Shulk right now. But full disclosure, just for cosmetic reasons, I will eventually be buying one of every single equipment, because I think it's neat. But not right now. Also, this game doesn't let Shulk wear a bikini top. Rigged. I'm joking, it's just... And typically, I'll get, the S. garments and like equipment because I like inserting my own gems a lot of the time. But since I can't have gems right now, doesn't really matter. Right. These are art books. Essentially, they allow you to, so you can level up your arts, and they have a max level. If you have the art book, you gain access to new levels of that art. And that is required in order for certain accomplishments to be, like, certain things to become available. Also, if you notice on the minimap, there are characters with green markers. These are characters we can talk with and that are named. I feel like I'm doing pretty good for myself, better than the guy who goes down by the bridge every night. And this is the affinity chart. This game is very cool and unique in the sense of, with the affinity chart, you can grow your reputation in every single area. These have a variety of benefits, such as new side quests, better trade items, and also you just learn about the people of this world. It's completely optional. You don't have to do it, but I think it's really cool.
Hello.
And sometimes they'll have items that you don't have, which is also part of,
Yes? Yes?
raising your affinity with the characters. But see, he has an Ether Defense up gem. And we can trade either items we find on the field, or items we find on the field, or items we get from enemies. Sadly, I don't have any that are worth the value, but I do have an extra plate snow. And a fun thing is, if you overtrade,
I see.
they give you extra stuff. Which I really like.
What is it? What is it?
And because we use ether, it doesn't cause pollution, because ether is, like, essentially life itself. And when it's used up, it isn't, like, exhausted. It just returns to life.
Hi there.
But yeah, I want to make kid-sized armor for my son. Problem is I don't have enough small scales. And then you can accept this. There's a quest log. And what's great about this is that if you press R, this was not in the original. This was not in the original. In the definitive edition, you can press a button to set it as your active, and then if you look at the mini-map, it shows blue exclamation marks where that stuff is. So if you're like, oh, I want this specific quest, then you can. And I know I'm just singing a lot of praises for this game, but let me have it. But yeah, no, the game has different music depending on if it's day or night. For like 99% of the areas, and I love it a lot. Hello! Secret meeting, don't make it in time though. Yeah.
All right.
I also am gonna just show off the affinity chart. What's nice about the affinity chart is eventually, if you see those little icons, it shows you the location of every NPC you've met, and like their site, and they're like times they're awake, times they're asleep, times they're, and like it will show you their general location. You can lock on to where they are.
How's it going? How's it going?
I'm just seeing if he has anything I want. Tension. So, tension is a thing that hasn't been introduced. But it is very useful.
Hello. Hello.
I've been looking everywhere. I broke my watch. Look, it's in pieces. I'm terrible with machines, even little ones like this. Would you mind fixing it for me? You don't have to be good with machines to be careful with them. You just have to be careful. Wasn't your father good with machines? I'd have thought fixing things would be the first thing he'd teach you. Not just good, he was amazing. When I was little, I used to marvel about how he swung that hammer. But he's gone now, and as hard as I try, I can't be like he was. I'm sorry, Desiree. I didn't mean to be rude. Aw, it's so easy to make you go all timid. Seriously, don't worry about it. It's been a year since then. I'm back on my feet. Anyway, are you going to fix my watch or not? Brilliant. I'll leave it in your capable hands. It's in pretty bad shape. I'll have to use the equipment in the lab, so it might take a while. So yeah, and if you complete side quests, once again, affinity with people goes up.
Hello.
I'm getting bored of skipping on. Yep.
Hello.
I already have that. I don't have that, though. But I don't have enough items to trade, so... I will hold off on quests for a bit.
What's up? What's up?
Just because, while side quests are fun, I'd rather do them when the whole party is here. And this is the Gem Man. Hello there, youngin'. I've got something that might interest you. There's something to tell you. It's about this here furnace. When creatures die, they leave ether crystals behind. Everyone knows that, don't they? Ether particles in the body are... Oops, that stuff's too complicated. Just remember that creatures drop ether crystals when they die. But I haven't got the best part. I haven't gotten to the best part yet. Ready? Don't be shocked. This furnace compresses ether crystals and removes impurities. You use it to make ether gems. What? No reaction? Kids these days, you don't know how amazing this thing is. You can use the furnace to make ether gems. They've got the powers of ether crystals, but highly condensed. Those ether gems can give you all sorts of powers. They're great for use in the home or the defense force. Just put them in weapons or armor with slots. What? That's not much of a reaction. Never mind. It'd probably be quicker if you'd try it. If you want to give it a try, just put weapons in your gem slots. A weapon of yours will do fine. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. Gems do that. Equipment. Let's do strength up and initial tension. Pretty sure I already talked to you. Something I talked to you.
Hi there.
It's weird, my heart should be pounding, shouldn't it? I mean, we've been going out long enough for some sparks fight, but instead I'm feeling everything alone. Am I overthinking things? Oof. That's a big oof. Oh, and also there's an auto-run function. In case you don't want to hold the direction forever. Which is very neat. This game is... I'm sorry, the world building is so good and it's so pretty and I refuse to apologize anymore. The reason why I'm bothering to get all the fast travel points now is just so that I can warp easier later. Hello, tiny one. Zuzuku, training again, sorry, but you must leave now. Zukazu, not like people watching. I said his name wrong. Collectibles. Sweet wasabi. A strange spicy green sweet wasabi. It looks quite normal otherwise. And then cool potato, cool green root. That is particularly valued in summer. Strong dandelion. Known for its small black petals. The roots make a throat medicine. A giant hornet so heavy that it squashes any flower it lights on. Blue chain. Some kind of machine part or other. It looks old, but it should be usable.
What do you want? What do you want?
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm so worried about my grandson that I cannot sleep. I wish he can make friends. Yeah, no, these characters, like, you wouldn't think they would put detail into side characters, but they do, and I love it. Oh, we need to save my family! The bandits are coming! Exactly.
Good day.
But you know, so Pizza Tower is here. Do you get what I'm saying, though? Who wants to sit around and waiting for this going? So, I'm got myself quick.
Good day.
I'm just seeing what he has. Okay, you're just a resident. Yo.
Hello.
Sorry, I know this game is music too well. Anyway, I will go and continue the plot. Reluctantly. Okay, this... I already explained this earlier.
To be even stronger.
Welcome to the Defense Force buildings.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The Colonel's gonna explode.
Crashing the mobile artillery
Waluigi!
into a house. How long have you been in the Force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered.
Is it
But it's impossible to
Waluigi?
get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine. They win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then. Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve.
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers.
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
Yeah, nope, that's... We love I know he's the Colonel and he's not actually Waluigi, but he's Waluigi. Look at that mustache and tell me he's not Waluigi.
Hello. Hello.
He looks very solid. A bit like solid. Really? Huh.
Yes.
Okay, so yellow NPCs are story-based. You can't do anything with them. That isn't story-related.
Hello.
Hello. Me? Are you right? Miffy thinks Hum feel better just by having her around. It's so strange because Miffy is Nopon and not Hum. Me? I'll say this right now. The Nopon are like the minion archetype, somehow done well.
How's it going? How's it going?
Like, I like the Nopon in this game. And I don't like that type of character where it's like, oh, me funny because me silly and me talk differently, and also a cute suit to sell plushie. A lot of the time that archetype isn't done well. It's done well in this. Because they're allowed to have emotions outside of, I am annoying. And a lot of the time they're not even annoying. They're genuinely just fun characters.
How's it going?
Hi there.
Oh! Apparently I've talked with enough people here that the affinity chart is now, like, I got some points in the affinity chart. And also, as you can see, they have a relationship with each other. It's unrequited right now. Anyway, it's the Monado! Look at it!
All right, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
Oh!
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means?
The Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
If we could just unlock the Monado's power.
This is what...
Dunban!
Prioritize the most severely injured! Come on, get a move on!
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't come yet. Oh. Shulk. It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the Defense Force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. All right, I'm off.
I was about to say, Shulk isn't a kid, but compared to Dixon, he is a kid, comparatively. Because Shulk's 18, which is so nice, because so many, like, anime games will be like, our protagonist is 16, but they do weird shit. No, Shulk's 18, and he acts like an adult. And he makes me happy. There's Dunban.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yeah, his arm has permanent scarring.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
Okay. So now we're playing as Fiora, which is another neat thing about this game. You can change who the leader of your party is. No, I meant to say... But yeah, this is Fiora.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon,
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
Hello, what's all this? Regardless of how you feel about this game, and its shenanigans, it's very good.